Hello fellow YouTubers, welcome back to my channel, the channel where we share our knowledge and experience. Sharing is caring. If you are new to my channel, please click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Today, I will share with you this video. Please watch and like my video, and a big thank you. We have here a Blackstone gasoline generator, BS3800D. Here if we see, there are several models, BS2800 and BS3800, and what I have is BS3800D. The D stands for electric start. It has an electric start, not only this mechanical, or shall we say manual starting. This is a the coil start. This it has a manual coil, or if model 3800D, it is electric start. Here we have a 7.5 horsepower engine. Here we can see the fuel valve. It says here off and on, down is on, and at the left is off. Here we also have this choke. The middle to the left is on, and to the right is off, choke off. Yeah, and we could see that this generator is good for 3800 output kilowatt. Here at this side is the engine, where we can have this spark plug. Here is the muffler. It is a guard so that we cannot get hold of the muffler. This is the engine side. We can see that this engine is coupled directly to the generator. You can see here the generator, this red one. So the rated output is of course lower than 2800 kilowatt, because that's the input power. This is 3800 kilowatt. Here we have the tank. This is the tank. We can see it's still empty, and this fuel tank has also at this at the right side we can see that it has a fuel indicator. We can see if our fuel is empty, or still has something in it, or when it is full. So it's also a good thing. It has a fuel indicator, although it is a mechanical one. We have no digital. Here is additional plug, two male plugs, and we have here the socket to remove the spark plug. These are the added freebies of this generator, and have two bolts and nuts. This is for the battery post. Here is the coil, where we can have the manual start, and on this side, on the right side, we can see this Blackstone A2 series BS3800D. D because it has an electric start. As we can see here, at the upper switch is start, center on, and the lower is off. So we can see here also a two positive, negative. These are DC output, where we can charge our battery if needed. Here we have this voltmeter, AC voltmeter, and beside the AC voltmeter is the circuit breaker. It's a toggle switch. like it has a toggle switch for that circuit breaker to switch on and off, and we have two 220 volts sockets. That's why they have given us two power plugs. Here the red cable for the positive terminal, it is connected to the solenoid. This solenoid is connected to the starting motor where it will start the engine. This is for the positive, and we have at the other side of the battery, this 12-volt battery. And this cable is for the negative side of the battery. 6DM7, so we have 7 ampere hour, 12 volts battery. Here we can see the engine side, and of course the generator, you can see on this part also. Here you can see here the oil port. This is the cap. We remove because this generator is brand new. We have to put lubricating oil, and this is the specified lubricating oil. It is SAE10W30, and we have to use a funnel, but we first have to clean this funnel before we use. It's a bit dirty, so we have to clean first the funnel, and we can see this is the solenoid, as I have said. We did not put yet these cables because it will be a hindrance when we put oil on this oil port. And at the other side of the battery, this is connected to the ground. Yes, it is for the ground, the negative side of the battery. Now we have to put some oil so we can test our generator after we have filled in also some of this fuel. We have fuel there. We first put the lubricating oil, the lube oil, because this will not start if there is no lube oil. And also if there is no sufficient oil, we might destroy the engine. This engine needs good lubricating oil. Now we install the positive terminal of the battery to the cable. It's bolted. These 2 bolts were included in the freebies. And also the negative. We put the negative terminal. The wire connected to the negative terminal post of the battery. So we can use this as the means for electric starting, because this generator engine has 2 ways of starting the engine, via manual start and electric start. We just make it tight. Now we put some fuel. It's again oily, so we first clean again this funnel because we use it in the oil. So now at the center of the switch is on, so we make first the we test first the manual starting, the coil starting, or this manual start by pulling this coil. So first we have to open the fuel valve and also the brake. I have noticed that the voltmeter is only less than 200 volts AC, so I tried to fabricate a test point, this convenience outlet, and we try to test again. Now we will try the electric start